Hello, people. Welcome to the reality of Crow Country again, where we're playing FBI Special Agent Mara Forrest, who is attempting to discover the fate of Mr. Edward Crow, if I recall correctly. What I'm trying to also remember is where we precisely left off. I suspect that we are trying to do a thing. Right, no, I remember now. I'm trying to get us into the... Oh god. I'm trying to get us into the, Oh god, I'm mad, I don't know. Okay. I am trying to get us into the room where... Actually, I need to turn the game down a little bit. Alright, I'm trying to get us into the room where we have the power settings for downstairs so we can actually get everything running. And then we'll be able to access the upper level again, which will make it so we can see down here, though I might not be able to do that. What I'm actually trying to get to is there is a room in the Ocean Kingdom which we're going into now. But my mind is too gone to be able to comprehend that. This door's open now. Yeah, no, it's only been a couple of days and my mind has been so frail that I don't remember precisely where we were, but such is the perils of working. We will open the box from our fair friends in Brazil, and our lawyer friend got in there. Hey, kid. Julie, what happened? I'll tell you. If you help me out of this thing, we'll help her. Of course, let's get you out of there. Ugh, thanks for the help. How did you end up in the crate? Some guy grabbed me from behind and threw me in there. Some guy? Who was it? No idea. Didn't see his face. He had a really sweaty hands, though. Oh, gross. Yeah, not an especially enjoyable experience, all told. I wonder if it was Marvin. He looked like he'd kinda be sweaty. Marvin who? Oh, nothing. Don't worry. Just thinking out loud. I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, listen. That's twice you've helped me out now. Let me know if there's any way I can return the favor. Right, thanks, will do. Anything I can do for you? Not right now, thanks though. Alright, you know where to find me.
Okay, I think I figured it out. Bronze key, crank handle, ruby, chain, mask, trident, silver key, data disk, acid bottle full, golden key, large battery charge. What an ordeal.
I'm gonna guess that's the items we need to complete the game, which is nice of the game to just explicitly tell us that. Tells us we need a charged battery to activate Mr. Crow. That's oil dripping down.
I noticed there's an elevator behind the large crow. Does it go anywhere? Does anyone use it? It always seems to be powered down. I figured it was broken, but someone said there's a switch in Crow's office that turns it on.
So in order to activate Crow's office, we need to deactivate the battery power that's going in it and to find the gold key. And these are the devices that have the gold attached to them. Yeah, there's the gold. And apparently they're just burning them. It's a computer screen, just a bunch of flickering numbers. I can't make sense of it. Always take the shoddy shells, and I really thought we'd be better placed to actually do something here, but I guess not. Apparently you have more dialogue. Anything I can do for you? Not right now, thanks though. Alright, you know where to find me. Oh, right. I guess we'll have something to do for her in a bit. I really thought getting in here would give us the gold key, though. That's the livery garage. Where are we missing things? There's the theater, but we need acid for the theater. We don't know where to get acid yet. Presumably it's somewhere downstairs, so I guess we'll go back down. Now, against my better judgment, given the fact that we have infinite enemies down there. My memory's coming back to me a little bit now. Marvin Trumbull is the man on the inside of Brazil who basically set everything up. Okay. Who set things up to allow the gold to be kind of lied about because they were afraid of basically revealing that they'd had a bunch of unexplained gold from somewhere. Which I guess kind of makes sense, you know, if you're able to have infinite gold, you want to make sure that is accounted for appropriately, or, you know, it's not an inconvenience to you. Though, like, of all the ways to, like, make money in a pseudo-fantasy land, I think I would rather them just magically appear gold from somewhere, rather than, you know, generate ill-gotten gains to... Oh, good God. Hey, buddy. Generate ill-gotten gains from, infinite instances of generating zombies. You know, like our fair friends in the Umbrella Corporation. Okay, there we go. Can't remember the code for the break room security gate. I swear it had a 3, a 6, and a 2, and another 6? But I can't remember the order. Took the car from an old license plate, but it's gone missing. We need 3, 6, 2, 6. Wrong order. Alrighty. So, I would guess the parking lot would be the first place to look, but if it's... Oh. No, it's gonna have to be in this room because that's the gate. Oh, the monster had it! 2663 Atlanta Falcons. I see. And what number did it just give us? It gave us 3, 6... Oh no, it did actually give us all the correct numbers. So if we were just infinitely blind, that would have been a solvable puzzle. Which, like, that is a kind thing about the game, is, like, it does kind of indicate where all the puzzles may be. and kind of help you along in that process. Like, I had the hardest time in the Solina puzzle because I was expecting like a 70s disco funk magazine. Because, you know, the year Sol died, the year Solina died, kind of like feels paired together appropriately, and, oh, it apparently was not. It was just some ghost lady that perished. Top layer looks like it's supposed to be grass. Bottom layer looks more like soil or rocks. Presumably they're digging down to get to the towers for whatever the hell these are. Calibration Route 7. Saturday works hard. I don't know what the purpose of that was. We just dropped a piece of gold down into nothing. And they built saws to saw the gold. But whatever the hell this is, it looks like a construction thing. So I wonder if this is going to be like ancient aliens or something like that. We discovered like an ancient aerial like alien facility, and basically messing with it brought us to the edge of destruction as the kind of the general beat of that kind of genre goes. Oh god. I think it's a large medkit. That means it's not a large medkit. It will run Sunday. Central Underground map area. Didn't we already get this? Oh no, that shows the center room. I understand now. There's a power generator here somewhere? Hey Ed, did you get my rock shipment?
Why don't you answer your phone? What's going on over there?
Calibration Route 1, preserved for posterity. So it does get quite thick. Then it narrows out at the top. Oh, and this is the... Where are we? Yeah, we're right up below Crow's office. So this is what's powering the electric door upstairs. So we're safe from that. Saturday route is still giving gold. I guess next is Monday? It is kind of fascinating that they just named each kind of root device after the day of the week. So good sounds worse than, or okay sounds worse than fine, yeah. Oh hey, it's Marv and the other guy. I like you better. So Mara, what do you make of them? What do I make of what? The roots. The big green tubes? Those are the roots? Why are they called that? That's just what Crow named them. What are they made of? The outer shell is mostly copper. However, the inner core is
24 karat gold. Purest there is.
As you well know, Trumbull, you piteous old leech.
Shut it, Tolman, you traitorous old cretin.
And all the machinery, the big circular saw is for... We call it root excavation. although harvesting might be more accurate term. The roots are cut into shorter segments which are lifted up to the surface. All this just to extract the gold?
Correctamundo.
She wasn't talking to you, Trumbull, you heinous old parasite.
Bite me, Toldman, you pompous old jackass.
Mara, you really should get out of here.
I can't leave now. I'm so close.
Close to what exactly? You even know? Listen, I know you want to.
Don't bother with the pep talk. She doesn't care.
Quiet down, Trumbull, you greasy old half-wit.
Don't talk to me like that. Tolman, you cantankerous old sea sponge.
Mara, you should leave.
Mr. Trumbull, what are you doing down here?
Hey, kiddo, what's shaking? I'm still looking for Edward Crow. We all... Ain't we all?
Why are you looking for him?
How should I put this? I just need a little help with something.
He's on the run from the Brazilian authorities. He came back here to hide.
Shut your trap, Dolman, you self-righteous old busybody.
Why don't you make me Trumbull, you bloated old gas bag?
So, what happened in Brazil?
Crow and I were running a little operation, see? It was just somewhat duplicitous in nature, I guess you could say.
You were selling gold, right? The gold from the roots?
Oh ho, you've been reading up on me, have you?
Why go all the way to Brazil to sell the gold?
It's like, too much of a good thing, you know what I mean?
No.
Well, you see, the gold we scooped out of the roots, right? It's too pure, there's too much of it.
Well, why is that a problem?
Crow didn't want anyone connecting the gold back to his land. He didn't want the US government looking into where it was coming from. I was telling the story, Tolman, you uppity old bastard.
Well, you were doing a shit job of it, Trumbull, you worthless old junkie.
So at least before you got into trouble, you must have been making a lot of money, you and Crow.
You can say that.
Then why come back here at all? Why not just go live on a desert island or something?
They went and seized my assets, didn't they? All of it. It's all frozen unless I show my face in court, answer all their lovely questions.
Oh, but let me guess. Crow kept his name off the paperwork, so he gets to keep his share of the money. Is that why you really came back? To make sure Crow gets dragged down with you?
She really sussed you out. Only took her 2 minutes.
Quit your cackling, Tolman, you arrogant old snob.
I'll laugh at you all I like, Trumbull, you dopey old clown.
Run along now.
Oh, and I can't.
Use the healing at all.
Fair of face. Okay. I'm sure there's going to be a reason why we want to look at all of the root sites. But look at there's like stuff here. Yeah, like this is to charge a battery. Oh, they've completely done in Tuesday. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, and it shows you what each thing does. I will say, I do appreciate the kind of labeling things on the map as well. If there's one thing I could say I wished more about the game, is that there were things to make it a bit more difficult when it comes to puzzles.
at the very least, have different modes. Other than that, I can't really think of any kind of critiques for the game. Because over the work week, I was trying to consider why I was treating this more kindly in my heart and my mind than I did Heartworm. I think part of it is that I got the feeling from Heartworm that it wasn't confident in what it wanted to be. So there was always kind of like I don't want to say second guessing, but like it didn't commit to one thing and it suffered for it. Where in this is exactly the narrative it wants to give. It's exactly portrayed graphically how it should be, and all of that stuff. And developers were happy and confident that everything was balanced in the way that they thought was most appropriate. Which is good. That's what you want a developer to do.
Harrison, what are you doing? It's not safe down here, you know.
Yeah, I know. I got chased by some kind of creature, I think.
Did it touch you?
Did it? No, I got away. Just about.
I ran in here too hot to get out of the way, you know. Right, good idea.
And there's this big gas vent, and I thought, okay, maybe I can be of use. Maybe I can turn this off.
Yeah, and how's that going?
Bad. I don't even know how to do it. I tried, but it's too complicated. I don't get it.
Hey, it's okay. I'm sure you can do it. I'll help you out, okay?
I finally ran into Natalie.
Oh, you did? How did that turn out? Go.
Weird. She was acting weird.
I think she might be ill. She didn't seem to want to talk to me. Oh? She told me I should just go home. Harrison, sorry, but she's right. You should.
You're not gonna tell me what's going on, are you?
Ideally, no.
Mara, I'm concerned for your safety.
Don't be.
You're not gonna tell me what's going on. And screen is cracked, but still seems to work. Access denied. We'll use the MO disk. Oh god. Gas chimney manual override. Total gas pressure must be exactly 50 for successful manual override. Okay, does that mean you just want to add all these so they're 50? That would make sense. So we can do 13. That gives us... What number does that give us? That gives us 20. And then we do this. Oh, that worked. Hell yeah. Hey, you did it.
Yep.
You're pretty smart, huh?
I sure am.
And so modest. We should leave.
Good idea.
Are you gonna come with me?
Not yet. Sorry.
And humble even too? Exactly, Blobber. And good morning. Hope your day has been lovely so far. My mind has been infested by the world of whatever the hell this is. Notebook. Tolman's records. I finally turned off the excavation machines. Boss didn't give me permission, but didn't argue. He's obsessed with the pool and the guests. He hasn't answered his phone in days. There was a accident in the park. Boss had to shut the place down. I don't think he cares at all. So that was that girl. Like a 15-year-old that was injured? 13-year-old? Something like that? My uncle is slightly bad. I mean, if it's interesting, that's always the good way you want to have it. A large tank, acid is steadily dripping out of the pipe. The smell is almost unbearable. Oh, and we enter into the meme of imagine the smell. Leave it on. It looks like it's attacking a tyrant, and I don't want to release the tyrant from its sheath. Alright, so we're there. On the surface, that leads to here. You I should kill. That Pokemon was fun. It was fascinating to see you do it the other day, cause like I haven't played Pokemon in a billion years, and like I'm so used to like the RPG format that it was almost jarring to see the format kind of conveyed in the way that they did. But it seems to have worked, which is exciting. It feels so rare these days when a developer is able to kind of cross the wires and kind of identify a new and novel mix to a world that they're building. Yeah. Making the same game for 25 years and really haven't missed a beat, as I understand it. Oh, no, to be fair, I think there have been some complaints about, like, how do you say, different generations of stuff, and, like, some Pokemon are weird. The acid didn't work. Can someone maintenance Ocean Kingdom storage door fire safe? Do we gotta burn it first? Maybe not. Facing the other way. Oh, if acid didn't work, we'll have to go into one of the safe rooms, I think, and identify what puzzle pieces we have so far. God damn. Well, this is just Poison Central, apparently. Alright. Speaking of new attempts at a video game, I am hesitant about Vampire the Masquerade 2. I figured it was not going to be the best. The answer that we've gotten is that it isn't the best, but it's not bad, it seems. It's just okay. I'm not sure if I want to do okay when we have other things going on, though I am tempted by disaster. Yeah, another example of PDX miss for release, but like, it wasn't the internal team, and apparently they have sworn off of ever making an RPG again based off of this experience, which is unfortunate. But, you know, what is it, Rune Saga? Runesmith? The one that they tried to do, like, 15 years ago now that they dropped? I guess that is a long time coming. Alright, Fairy Pond, Crow, Seven Seas Mermaid. Batteries aren't waterproof. Electrified. Southeast Underground. Complaint from parent, depiction of alcohol, acid bottle. Crank handle, bookcase, railway room, egg, swan, trident, filter, ventilation. Alright, so it's not in that. It's in the notebook? No, that's just Tolman's records, which we've already read. I don't think this will be helpful either, because that's just video game tips. So there's something that we're not understanding for that. It didn't appear to be fire. I guess we'll go down and do the Ocean Kingdom stuff. Since that is accessible to us now. Another 2106. They're really just stayed in it now. Yeah, they knocked off her head and they put acid or resin in the stub. There's a lot of 20. What is going on now? Is it Beware 2106? Is something going to happen in 2106? That's Earth. The aliens land on Earth in 2106? Is this just going more in the vein of like, this game's all about a super secret, alien invasion? It's Beware the Blobber, not 2206. I didn't realize you were a space alien blobber. Oh my god. Okay. Fake doesn't open. I feel a very tangible sense of betrayal. The right control's over here, and that door's locked by a gold key. Alright. Well, I guess we'll, figure out a, solution for that then. We'll talk to Senator Pangu. Okay, what got me there? Oh, it was a tower. God damn it. Like, I think the giant crow man over here kind of looks like Mr. Pangu. Like a off-brand version of Pangu.
You have 9 credits remaining. Would you like to hear your fortune?
Yes.
The gold key is hidden in the head of a fairy.
Alright, well, that tells me that we do have to figure out the theater puzzle. And presumably now we have all of the resources we actually need to do it, which I was afraid of. Bad plays? What do you mean bad plays? I thought you liked the off-brand Pingu game. Though I do understand the sense of betrayal that anything that Pingu was not perfect. Oh, I forgot. That is funny. Is it gun?
It was gun.
I should have. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think to use gun at first, but I guess that makes sense. I didn't attempt the stereotypical solution. Alright, so that does tell us that it was resin that was in there and nothing else. It's done and I don't feel good about it. It is nice to play a character that has a conscience. Feeling guilty about killing the poor fairy. We will also go into Mr. Crow's office first before we go to the other side and see what there is to see. Where is Senator Phone? There it is. Hello?
You know, I never had a plan for all the gold. In fact, it quite quickly became a problem. You couldn't sell it, basically, not without arousing a lot of unwanted attention. We had too much of it, too quickly, and the shape, those cylinders. Well, it's not the normal process, is it? But then I had an idea. What if it was the normal process? Or what if we pretended it was? So Marvin and I devised a plan. We just needed a site, a disused gold mine. Marv found one in South America, in Brazil. But you know what? It worked. For a while, at least.
Can't believe old man's admitting his crimes to me. Oh! So we have a supply of a bunch of medkits. Dude was doing a lot of drugs. Every few moments something flashes onto the screen. I wish it wouldn't. She's quite beautiful and made entirely of gold. Jacqueline Crow, beloved wife and mother. Photograph, that's Edward Crow and his daughter. There's something strange about the frame. Oh. Okay. We have more drug over here. Oh, I'm gonna guess that's one of the roots. And it's squirming. No, it is actually Ancient Aliens. I said that as a joke. Why did the game have to be about Ancient Aliens?
Diary of Edward Crow, age 10 and a half. Saturday. I'm excited. Tomorrow, Father and I are going camping in the Condor Country, over the river. Father says it's just a nickname as there are no condors in Georgia. I'm looking forward to the trip nonetheless. I love being outdoors at night. Sunday. Father and I found something strange while camping, a green shiny thing sticking out of the ground. It's wiggling back and forth like a tiny little bug. But Father says it's not a bug, it's made of metal. We found a second wiggling metal thing a couple 100 feet south of the first. Father wants to know what it is made of. He cut off the tip with his camping knife. Inside is a different metal. It looks like gold. Tuesday, 2 more shiny things, 4 in total. Father says there may be more. Father bought Condor Country, as well as a couple of acres on either side. He said he could rename it if we wish. Okay. So Crow did mention previously, like, he didn't want to do any of this. It was only his dad that wanted to. Is that residual damage on us as well? Yeah, no, we just are bleeding from the back, I guess. We'll save. Oh, hi, Natalie. I didn't see you in here at all. Control room elevator switch number. First is Grinner, but also a Goblin. Second is in Guest, but not in Puddle of Spindle. Lumber Goblin Puddle, notably only by its absence. Control room, no unauthorized entry. Oh, we shan't go in there yet. Hey, Natalie. Hi, Natalie. How are you feeling? Not great. Yeah, me neither. Is that your mother? Yes. She died some time ago. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful statue. It's solid gold. Yeah, it must have been very expensive. Your dad really spared no expense, I guess. Did you find him yet? Mr. Crow? No, not yet. I'm still looking for your father. But I have a pretty good idea where he is. I just need to take the central elevator. Mara, what are you going to do when you find him? I need to talk with him. Are you going to kill him? What? No, of course not. Don't think I don't see that gun in your hand. I see it in your face, too. You've already made up your mind. Natalie. I know he's done bad things. Very bad things. Perhaps he is beyond forgiveness. But please, don't kill him. Bring him to me, okay? And let me speak to him. One way or another, today might be my last chance. Please, Mara. Okay. Why don't you come with me? No. I don't know what to know. I don't want to know what's down there. I'll wait here.
At least we know where she'll be for the rest of the game, presumably. Emory University, in recognition of the completion of prescribed course of study. He's been admitted to the degree of biochemistry. It's a grenade. Ed, we didn't pass inspection. They figured out that the ore is homemade. The Brazilian authorities wouldn't know where the gold's really coming from. This is getting too dangerous. I'm coming back to Georgia. See you soon, Mav. I mean, how big of a crime is that one, right? A video feed from the security camera. Wait a second, that's my car. Looks like Arthur's still inside.
Arthur, can you hear me? Mara. Mara? Is that you? I can't see you. Where are you? I'm in the control room.
A control room? Is it cool?
Yeah. It's really cool.
I'm jealous. You got to go on a real adventure.
Arthur, how are you feeling? Not great. Just stay there, okay? Mara, are you coming back? Are we gonna leave? Sure. Yeah, I'll be back soon. Oh, okay. Good.
Whatever the hell that is. Is it in there? I can't move it. A video feed from a security camera. Showing something on screen. Hello? What are you? What do you want? It didn't respond. Okay. So presumably you do that code, which you get from here, but... Oh no, we actually do! We can actually do this puzzle right now. Alright, so... I will... activate... this. So... guest is 3762. Around 50% root excavation. It varies from specimen to specimen, but they are largely retain a human-like appearance. Most distressingly, they are capable of a limited non-verbal form of vocalization. Left or right? Goblin is 1739. 55% root excavation. Despite their small stature, I've concluded that they are not infants. On the contrary, they may be a senior variant of the guests. Their advanced age is causing a weaker genetic makeup, which has diminished the anatomy upon appearance. Spindle, 60% root excavation. Much of their muscle and fat is missing. However, the bone mass is spread more thinly, and consequently, the bones are brittle. Additionally, without sufficient flesh as cushioning, their joints are weak. Lumber. 60% root excavation, same time as the spindles. Here the opposite phenomena can be observed. The lumbers are stiff and stout with excessive muscle and fat. Perhaps they could explain why the spindles have insufficient flesh. Grinner. 70% root excavation. The form is bipedal, but other similarities of human body are quickly disappearing. In terms of anatomy, each specimen is vastly different from the next. Those are the really annoying ones. Puddle, 80%. Pray this is my final entry, for I cannot imagine how anything beyond this point would be capable of emergence. The puddles experience widespread cell necrosis. They are quite literally melting. And that brings us back to guest. Alrighty, so my first is Grinner, but also in Goblin. So Grinner is 5592, but also in Goblin, so it's 9. My second is in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle. Guest is 3762. Puddle is 373, so that just brings us to 62. Puddle or Spindle. Spindle is, so it's 2. We have Lumber and Goblin, but not in Puddle. So Lumber and Goblin share 137, but not in Puddle. That'd be 1. Fourth is only notable by its absence, so there's not an 8 here, so it's 9218. And... is that over here? Does it not mean the letters? So... I'm guessing it's in numeric because each one is labeled with a file number at the top. We have file number 1739, 3413, and whatnot. And we haven't seen a non-numeric code yet either. We can always just reassess if we find a non-number. So I would have assumed the thing would have been in here, but like it's only... you know, whatever the hell these are. Control room elevator switch. Number code. Number is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. Grinner and Goblin. Is it 9? Because the control room is here, but we don't really have anything. Oh, no, here it is. So 9218. We'll activate the lever. And bam, we have access to a thing. Oh, hey, buddy! Say hello to Mr. Shotgun. So, what I find fascinating here is, like, the game kind of intimated that there is a kind of difference in what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna guess we just have to do this correctly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bam. And that apparently was the creature under observation? I guess that's fine. Alright, so we have activated some sort of weird thing downstairs by the look of it. So what we learned from this is that all the different monster types that we are seeing in and around, like Big Boy over here, are basically sort of, oh, your design really makes me uncomfortable. They're really not here in any other form other than, like... I need to actually shoot. They're not, like, randomly spawning. So it's not like there's different waves of different enemies spawning periodically through time. No, it's on fire! Globe's on fire, I don't understand. Did someone do this? No! I'm a little mushroom boy, I'm gonna need a gift, I know the purpose. Alright, let's take a look at the map again. Any secrets? We have the toilet. We have dig site and mushroom. What are we missing in dig site? There's nothing in Haunted Hilltop. I guess we'll go to the potty first. Because we need to go over in that direction regardless. No, but my kind of thought here is that I wish I didn't lose it because... Oh, right, we can use the rest of the acid here. I think the bones are melting. Oh, and then we got magnum ammo, yeah. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna go baby mode some ammo now as well, given the fact that we're nearly bone dry at this point. Let's see if this is fake ammo too. Nope, it's real as Knievel. Real as Knievel, that is a goofy sentence to say. Alright, so the monsters are basically spawning from the excavation of the root, presumably, based off of what the slides told us. And I am supposing that it is, like, driven by... Well, they're getting more malformed. As, like, the thing is more excavated. So presumably it's something that requires, like, excavating. Or not excavating, but basically it's interfering with something. Maybe there's, like, some ancient alien structure that's getting damaged as time goes on. That makes sense. Hello? You're still alive. I know it's dangerous up there. A lot of them got out into the open. But I know you brought a gun. Have you been killing them? The guests? They're in no shape to continue living. The ones that emerged more recently, even more so. As I continued the root excavation, the guests became even less... Well, some of them aren't even bipedal anymore. It goes without saying that we cannot let them leave Crow Country. We can't afford to let them infect anyone else. What are they? Who are they? They are irreversible. That is a disconcerting thought. Also a disconcerting sight to see. Two-shape pizza box. Yeah, that's actually kind of cute. And we have a captain's hat. I wonder if sea captains really wear this hat, or have been lied to by cartoons. I want to wear the hat. Let me wear the hat, game. Okay, fine. This must how you operate the riverboat. Don't see the point in moving the boat if I'm not on it, but I can't reach the control panel while I'm sitting on the boat. I think I might need some help with this one. Alright, let us go ask Lady McLadyson if she is willing to assist us in our grand, wonderful quest here. Alright, Madam Lawyer. I need you to put your JD degree to use. Anything I can do for you. Ask for help. Actually, there is something. I need to get through the boat ride in the Ocean Kingdom area. The Seven Seas? Yeah, I could use your help operating the controls. Have you opened the door into the control room? Yeah, it's open. Nice work. I'll head to the control room and you can go to the boat boarding area. See you there. And she was never seen again. Alright, so we're right at the end of the game here. Our battery will activate the crow, and yeah, that's right over this area right here. And I guess that little dot there leads down to whatever the hell the next level. Oh no, that's this guy. So that will lead down there, and then we can access the Thursday and Monday routes through pipes. Because apparently we are using the Mushroom Kingdom tier of transit. I guess technically that's how they traveled in Futurama, right? We'll do 2. 2's a better number than 1 or 3.
That bitch.
She got the wear the
hat. I'm so bitter.
Are you ready to go? Yeah, I think so. I can't guarantee this will be safe. Should I start the ride? Wait a minute, Julie, I'm not ready. Let's actually go save first. The game warns you it might not be safe, but they'll choose to listen. Won't be a brat this time, given the number of times that I may or may not have forgotten to save, and, well, you know, was grossly punished for my intransigence. And I walked into the wrong area. Actually, let's talk to her in here. I wonder if she has any dialogue.
You ready to get in the boat? I'd strongly recommend you sit in the middle, you know, for balance. Wow. What?
Oh, she is a dick.
Listen, I've only worked at the FBI for 20 years. I haven't put on that much weight. Just because I have a healthy donut and coffee and occasionally a burger diet does not mean that I am not front of the boat or back of the boat material there, madam.
Alright, let's start it up and, I'll bring it on down. I'm guessing that's how we get out. Magnum ammo there. Oh, hi, Mr. Whale. The white whale's blocking the boat. If I remember right, he's supposed to move out of the way, but I think it's done manually from the control panel. I wonder why Julie didn't press the button. Control box. Won't press it quite yet because I want to get my magnum ammo. Apparently shotgun ammo as well. Perfect. Alright, don't want you... I should have read that. The biggest, most ornate switch I've ever seen. What did that do? Oh, there's a diamond crow right here. Oh. It's a bloodstain. And these are Julie's glasses. What happened to her? Did she get sucked down the vent? There's blood on it. Seems to have stopped working. Oh no, we got Julie killed. No. Alright, well, I guess we have to pull a Captain Ahab here. Should I check inside? Alright, so this controls a mermaid. We bring him up. I thought these were honestly fishes. That's actually a pretty good design. To fool you. Alright, what do we do? Red, green, or purple? Obviously, you don't trust the purple lady, so we're gonna do purple next. And I horribly misclick into the orange lady again. No! No, I'm just... just dumb. I should have known. Oh well. There's a battery, it's fairly good condition. Alright, so we have the battery we need. The battery goes into the crow, and then we need to charge it, and the charging station is in southeast. So we'll run over to... Actually, you know what? We'll stay in the underground for now. Oh. I guess time kind of has been passing, hasn't it? So... we're well and truly into the night now. And the strangers are dead now. And the traps are done. Did they die on their own, or did something kill them? Oh my god. Yeah, the traps are still functioning though, which is good. No, not good, but good to know. Right. Move this guy.
Wait, that was a gunshot. Oh, this is actually kind of scary now. Right, so that's presumably poison. Hey Arthur, you got any comments? Arthur, you police officer... Alright, so his dialogue is just nothing throughout the game. We heard a gun fire pretty close. There might be something in one of these rooms. Gift shop is clear. There's the train station, and then there is the toilet. Toilet's fine. And we get to see Trainland. Trainland is also fine. I really am quite curious where the gunshot came from then. Oh well. I'm gonna guess someone is going around and killing the guests then? It's not ominous at all. Alright, that's where we put the battery in. And... I guess we'll check... I really want to know what caused that, so we'll do... a quick meander. We'll do a quick meander over here and hopefully not get poisoned anymore, given the fact that we're almost out of antidote. Oh. Actually, you know what? No, we're going back. I am having the damnedest time seeing right now. And I will poison myself again and again if I'm not careful. Like that. That right there almost got me. And, someone's firing at me! Okay. What if we go without lights? Nope. Alright, so in the game of the hunter and the hunted, we are now officially the hunted. Someone opened the vent, so presumably there's like a tyrant going around there now, which is not ideal. Yeah, I really wish I was in Trainland right now, Blobber. It's safe, you know what to expect. There's not like psycho monsters attempting to kill you or like some crazed gunman. I could only guess who's trying to get my goat right now. I mean, oh, okay, come on, game. I do need to go that way. At least that makes it easy. Well, what kind of machine is this anyway? Maybe I could turn it on and see what it does. It's wired up to the machine on the opposite end. That was underwhelming. Maybe if there's something in between the clamps. Alright, we shall charge a large battery. And that does take a good hearty while there. Oh my god. Looks like it worked. The battery's charged. And Guess we'll go say hi to Mr. Crow. Not the actual Mr. Crow, mind you, but the gigantic, like, kaiju crow. Do not know how often, if at all, I'll be back this way, but I want the way to be somewhat clear. And I have to worry about some crazy guy shooting me. Totally reassuring. Totally. Alright. Oh! I hate everything in reality right now. We're just going to party rock with this for a while, I think, and, never mind, the game did not punish me for my intransigence. Okay, there's just some, like, Solid Snake-looking guy that just going around and, popping out shots. I don't know if they're meant to hit me, but, unsurprisingly, I don't want to find out. Come on. And just like that, he walked out of my life. How many Magnum bullets we got? Is that final boss level of Magnum? Because, like, we don't have much left to do. We can go to the dig site, figure out what puzzle is there, and then mushroom. Mushroom we do know. But you know what? Let's not for now. We'll take the elevator down. Oh god. You know what? This is very rude, champ. It's been well, Jingo. How's it been with you? I have finished a glorious quote-unquote day of work at the Great Galactic Imperium, known as Bezosistan, and, I find myself here in the trials of, tribulations of a series of goo monsters that are presumably from some alien construct that is, like, John Titering people across reality and making Goo Man. Oh god, it's Harrison. He's dead. He must have attacked by those... Wait, no, he was shot. Harrison, I'm so sorry. Harrison James. ID number 05061. Date of birth, January 12, 1965. Firearms expert. He was put on the Edward Croak missing persons case. I tried to stop him coming to Crow Country, but he really wanted to help. Oh! We stole his police card! Which means we also stole his car. That was the shittiest job. The old sports bag seems familiar somehow. There's something in there. Got handgun ammo. That's open now. So presumably we opened the door and that got him killed. That's not very... God damn it. That's not very pog. That is true. You know, in Atlanta, you just rob policemen and then, bam, there you go. Grab their, junk.
The mining lanterns are really old and need replacing. Any kind of spark tends to set off the oil lanterns that's trapped inside. If that happens, just give it a whack and dispense the oil. The frame should go out.
Okay. Does that include gun? That does include gun. We need 4. Pistol bullets aren't really worth it to save. I do know the perils of waking up. Waking up is a hard thing to do. Takes me like a good 30 minutes from like actually like having my alarm go off to me being capable of doing anything. Oh hey, it's Tolman. Tolman? I can't let you... Listen, Harrison is dead. Harrison James, the police detective. I know who he is. No, I'm sorry, Mara. He shouldn't have come here. It was only a matter of time before one of those creatures... He was shot with a gun. Oh hey. That's the guy that's been shooting at us. Shit. Do you know who did it?
Oh, I think he's probably got a good idea.
Marvin, you...
Look, kid, this is nothing personal, okay?
Put down the gun, Trumbull.
And then what, huh? Go home, forget this whole thing ever happened? The feds would be kicking down my door within the week. I'm culpable for all this shit.
I know. I am too. But Mara's not, so leave her out of it.
She knows way too much. You think she wouldn't rat us out? Hell, she's already tried. She was getting real chatty with that pretty officer boy.
I tried to stop him from coming. I kept telling him to leave.
Well, he didn't leave, did he? Neither of you did. And now it's too late. What was that?
No idea.
Bullshit. If this is some kind of trick, I ain't...
Oh, hey, there she is.
He just dies.
Where am I? Hey, Julie. Julie? Hey. What's going on? What are you doing in there? I'll tell you if you help me out of this thing. Oh gosh, sorry.
Leave her. We'll help her.
Tolman, will you give me a hand?
Sure. Top 10 anime villain deaths, colorized, on WatchMojo.com.
Julie, I thought you'd been... I mean, I came out of the boat ride with you and you were gone. There's blood. Something grabbed me, dragged me backwards into the vent. What was it? Whatever it was, there were several more of them hiding out in the pipes. It's pitch black in there, but I could hear them, smell them. And what, they tried to kill you? No, they mostly just shook me around, made a bunch of noise. Shouting, weeping, moaning, whatever you'd like to call it. Sounds about right. What do you mean? They're angry, but they don't want to kill us. They're trying to communicate. Mara, you haven't introduced me. Oh, right. Sorry. Julie, this is Tolman. He works for Edward Crowe. Tolman, this is Julie Barron. She's a lawyer. She was hired by the Marshall family, Elaine Marshall's family. I see.
What are you two doing down here? Someone's been killed, shot, a police officer. Goodness me. Tolman here was just about to go deal with it, weren't you? I'll come with you. I have experience with this kind of thing. Good, okay, thanks. Mara. Something else. Natalie Crow is waiting in Edward Crow's office. Would you go how she's holding up? Crow's daughter? Sure, of course. I'd love a chance to talk to her, actually. You're not. One last thing. Arthur Mole, he's out in the staff parking area in my white Fiesta. Would you go check on him too? I've left him alone way too long. Of course. We can do that too. Thank you.
Mara, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do what I came here to do.
Well, we'll be waiting by your car, okay? Okay?
Thanks. Come along, Mr. Tolman. We've got lots to do. Oh, I didn't have to waste the ammo, no.
And they just dragged his corpse out of here. Okay, well I appreciate the kind of hustle going on. It's held in place by 2 chains. Have to undo the other one too. Okay, we got 7 bullets. We have 15 magnum rounds, 15 shotgun rounds, and some flamethrower ammo. If this is enough to kill the final boss, I am dead. We'll wash our face here, which I'm gonna guess, God, that feels better. I didn't realize how filthy I was. The full heal? Oh god. I guess that worked fine. I'm hoping that would save me as well. That's the nice thing about the Nancy games. They have, like, ridiculous deaths and things like that to make the kind of experience, like, interspersed with, like, just, like, goofy moments, which is always fun. I guess, like, narratively, we're descending into hell now. Presumably this is at the base of whatever the root is, which... There was a panorama that kind of intimated that there was a, like, kind of underground lake or something. So I guess we're heading down there? I'm really sad there wasn't an elevator down here, though. Ugh. And into oblivion we go. The telephone, it's been left off the hook. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. There's a lot of goo down here. Oblivion is a different long play, that's true, Blobber. It's a piece of paper, someone read something here. But I can't make sense of it, it's nonsense. It won't let me read. Photos taped up on the wall. Natalie Crow, Edward Crow's daughter, Tolman the engineer, Crow put in charge of route, me. When did you take this? Julie Barron, lawyer hired by Marshall, Arthur Mole, Rumble, Pike, Harrison James. So everybody on the bottom level is dead. And the top level is us. Set of vials, 5 vials, each with the same pale green liquid inside. I don't know what they're for, so I'll leave them alone. Oh! That's the, kid. There was a photo of her in one of the news reports, I think. Sure, the game will signal in a minute. Oh, that's an HMBC suit. This might be where Crow's been sleeping. Sheets are stained with blood. Oh, he's not doing well. That's his wife, and that's his daughter. Hazmat suit. Yeah. Sealed envelope for Natalie. I won't open it. He's microwaving his med kits. Oh no, I think the space dementia's got in Dr. Crow. Collection of staff memos. Quickest way to Tolman's office through the ferry pond area, right? Right. It's an elevator up. And he blew it up. Okay. That would have been nice. Should I talk into it? Mr. Crow? I'm here. I'm in your lab.
Hello, Elaine.
Open the door.
I will. But first, please pick up the glass vials I've laid out on the counter.
Why? Please. Fine. Bunsen burner. Turn on for some reason. Oh, that's our save mechanism. I guess we're like a little pyromaniac. I mean, appreciate it. Apparently we're like, I guess, 17, 18? 5 glass vials, each with the same pale green liquid inside. First I need it freed up in space. I'll put down the other objects I'm carrying. I won't need them. That's all the things we needed to complete the game. Left in their place were all the other items I collected. The police ID card I took from Harrison James. Bronze key given to me by a fairy. Crank handle I found in the safe. Gemstone painting. Chains from a swan. Mask from resin. Trident out of a witch. Key in Neptune's palace. Data disc from Machine in the arcade. Acid. A gold key in the fairy head. A battery from the stomach of a mermaid. Good times. Mr. Crow, I have the vials. Open the door.
Stand back.
I don't need to use it. The door is open. I mean, fire is fun to play with. What does infected mean? Hyper-focus tending to fire during the night in tribal times. That would make sense. That would make, like, people who have the Tism a very, like, useful group. Oh, Bud's not doing very good. Hey, buddy. You look like you have Mega Plague.
Elaine Marshall.
Edward Crow.
How long has it been? 2 years?
We've never met before.
No, I mean since you became infected. 2 years. 2 years since I shut the park. I'm glad you came back.
Why would you give a shit?
I would offer you a drink, but... What are you now, 18?
Not quite.
And yet you made it all the way down here. You're clearly very stubborn. That's good. It gives me hope.
Hope?
Tell me, how are you feeling?
Bad. Tired. They can't get rid of my infection. It's been getting worse.
Of course. I must say I'm relieved they let you out of the hospital long enough to...
They didn't. I escaped.
I see, you really are determined. And all this because you want to kill me, I assume?
No. I came because I wanted to tell you something. Face to face. I need you to know.
Go on.
Mr. Crow, I'm going to die from this infection. We tried everything. Nothing works. It's going to kill me. I didn't realize you have it too? The same infection?
Of course. Anyone who's been exposed to the guests will have it. Naturally, I was the first. When the first guest emerged from the pool, I tried to help him. I put him in a holding cell up on the ground level so we could monitor him more easily.
The holding cell? That's where I was attacked.
Yes, bringing the guests up to the surface proved to be a mistake.
But you look worse than I do.
I'm simply further along. My continued exposure to the guests has accelerated the process.
Continued exposure?
Your bloody escapades today, it may prove to have a similar effect for you.
Oh god. It looks bad. What's it like when it gets that bad?
I shall not lie to you.
So what symptoms do we see in our digital goodness here? What appear to be buboes. Maybe it's like a version of the Black Death? I don't think he's covered in blood. I think that maybe the consequences of whatever he did. So it might be some aggressive rash.
Blaine, do you remember when your family asked me to pay your medical fees?
Yeah, they're holding you accountable since I was injured in your park. But you never paid them. My lawyer was trying to take you to court over it.
Yes, this was a deliberate decision on my part. Knowing the nature of your illness, I knew there could be no cure found at the hospital.
Wait.
But there is a cure. I made one.
You... how?
I had to reverse engineer it. I've been studying the highly infectious bacteria on the dead bodies of the guests. New kinds of bacteria that nobody knows about yet. That's been the problem. It's no surprise you doctors were stumped.
Those vials from your lab.
Yes, you have the cure on your person at this very moment. 5 vials, enough to cure 5 people.
5?
Harrison and Marvin are dead. So that leaves you, me, Natalie, Tolman. Oh,
So that leaves you, me, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. That's 6 people. You didn't make enough vials.
you're wrong there. I shall not be taking the cure. You understand where we are right now?
You call it... the pool?
Correct. And protruding from its depths are the 7 roots. What's left of...
What's left of them after years of you cutting them up, harvesting them for gold?
Exactly right. Elaine, look at me. Listen. The pool is a gateway. And the guests are human beings who've attempted to travel through it and emerged here.
Why do they look so... why are they so messed up?
Because I've spent the last 10 years dismantling the mechanism of that gateway.
I don't understand.
The pool still works, technically. But thanks to me, it's severely malfunctioning. You see, the roots are a kind of calibration antenna, necessary to accurately and safely transport those through the pool.
Mr. Crow, where are they coming from, the guests? What's on the other side of the pool?
You understand now how my excavations have been causing the mutations of the guests. I also understand the mutations have been getting worse. I cut down more of the roots. The beings that emerge from the pool now, they barely resemble humans at all. Most of them cannot walk, let alone speak. But that first guest emerged from the pool all that time ago. He was the least mutated.
No.
Yes, Elaine, he could speak. Just barely. He told me who he was and why he had come. I wrote it down word for word on a tiny piece of paper. And then I went back to harvesting the roots. No subsequent guests were capable of speech. You may now understand why I'm choosing not to take the cure. My time is short. Before I die, I must look upon what I have wrought.
You're going through the pool?
Hold out your hand.
What?
Take it. Now that is in your hands. I'm going through the pool.
You'll be mutated. It'll kill you.
A fitting end. Perhaps if I'm lucky, I may get a glimpse of what lies on the other side. I have one more thing to ask of you, Elaine. If for any reason I re-emerge from the pool, I want you to kill me.
But
If I re-emerge, I'll be in no shape to continue living. Do you understand? Goodbye, Elaine. I raise a glass to your future.
Wait, that's the creature we saw upstairs. So that's probably Crow. The question is, like, what would cause mutations like that? Because it's not regular radiation. Farewell, Space Cowboy. True. Well, let's use our hyper weapon. He's taking a hell of a lot of damage. He basically took every single magnum round we collected in the game. It's...
shut up. I don't want to know.
Elaine, you promise. He'll...
Yeah, okay.
Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. Maybe it won't. Alright, that's Crow Country. We'll stick around for the credits. I like this one. The game suffers from a bit of, like, lore dumping at the very end, but at the very least, it kind of makes sense in the context of everything. There's hints dropped around here and there all throughout the game, and it kind of concludes in that I'm guessing this was a time machine that people were coming from 2106. The question is, like, how they even built the initial kind of sensor, and how, like, you transport that much gold from the future to the past, or, like, did they just, like, mine gold? I don't know. He gave us a note that I don't know if we read it. I don't know if I was supposed to read it already. He's been monitoring us through the camera the entire time. He knew Marv was a rat, and I suspect he would have killed Marv, regardless. Because the time portal, I suspect, comes from the far, far future. I thought we could read the note. We'll load. Maybe it's under bonus items. No. Credits? We'll go in. No, we won't go in. Someone's writing here, can't make it any sense. Because he handed us a note and we didn't read the note. And I'm wondering if we missed it because we just took Cure, or if there was some place where we could kind of account for it. I also appreciate how short the credits are. It wasn't like a self-fillating 10-minute credit sequence. It was just like, alright, here's everybody who worked on the game. Thanks for their show, everybody. No. No. No, I wanted to read the note. I should have been spamming A, not B. God damn it. You know what? It's the money mistake of the game. That's what happened. We're gonna have to redo all of that. I wanted to know what's on the note. I want to know. I cannot describe how badly I want to know what's on that note right now. Alright, quit the title. Yes. So I'm guessing it's like a time portal, because that would explain why there's 2106. The narrative in the game's been tight. And they very explicitly said a couple of times, like, 2106, that's gotta be, like, a code on the thing, and then, like, not Marv, but, Tolman's like, nope, that's not to a code anywhere on base. So we know that it is not a passcode. It's either that, or it might be like a Forerunner thing where like 221,000 or 2,106 light years away, there's like another human colony that occurred. And like goofy things happened, and like they're fleeing there. It could also be kind of an homage to like global warming or something like that, because there was a planet that was on fire elsewhere in the facility, which would kind of make sense, I suppose, if they're from the future. So given what's happening, like, I suspect it's a bit more grim. 2106, uninhabitable ruin. We come 1988, last chance, warn, stop, change. Okay. So the future is an uninhabitable ruin. But they have time travel. Do we do the fight again? We will not kill Mr. Crow again. I did get what I wanted. I can't take it right now. Uninhabitable ruin, we come 1988, last chance, warrant, stop. So... what I don't know is why he continued digging the kind of hole in the ground. I guess, like, in for a penny, in for a pound kind of an energy? Because it doesn't strike me as evil capitalist energy. Because previous documents stated, like, he didn't even want to mine the gold. And, like, he did actually work for the cure, using his own kind of, like, gain knowledge to do so. The only kind of issue or plot hole I have with the narrative that I would have liked to seen in, like, a second kind of run through is, like, how the hell did they get the antennas into the past over 100 years in the first place? I guess, like, they might have had, like, some gray goo thing, or, like, nanobot. Nanomachine, son. Or something like that. Or not. But that is Crow Country. For those of you in the VOD, thank you for joining. I had a wonderful time with this game, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who enjoys, like, a cute little horror game. And until next time, I will see you later.